Welcome to Date Night Podcast,
a tabletop role-playing game podcast set in the homebrew world of Volyanaya.
Let's explore a whole new world together.
Zev, you also need to roll a d4.
Oh, no. All right. 4. I don't think
You've
I'll keep
aged
this one.
40 years.
40 years!
Which, as an orc,
You're dead.
you're
You
salt
died.
and pepper. I mean, you're old all of a sudden.
Zev takes his sword and he puts it down and he's like leaning on it like a cane now.
You're not infirm, but you're in
Holy
your...
crap.
I'm suddenly aware of my own mortality.
And now Art is frightened.
I couldn't even drink 5 minutes ago.
Bloody hell, I'm ripped now. All right. And my strength goes up by 7, because in those 10 years I worked out, got buff, and...
No, I mean,
Nothing
7
happened.
years
This is like
didn't
soul turning
pass.
into a Bowflex
It
commercial.
just ages your body.
And my body knew. My body knew, though.
And then the
His
ghost
body knew he was about to start working out.
attempts to fly out through the wall. So technically, Aaron would get an attack of opportunity on it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not sure that if Kalman...
I think Kalman could.
probably would, too.
That's a 23.
That 23 hits.
Actually, a 24.
Now
still
it
hits.
doesn't hit.
Aww. But that's only 6 points of damage.
Okay. You slash, and you watch the ghost outside of the wall. You're not exactly sure where outside it is now.
Wait, does my physical appearance
Oh, wait,
change,
does
though?
Kalman hit? Kalman also hits. No, your physical appearance doesn't because you're appearing older than you are for reasons
Yeah.
Interesting.
that we talked about. Kalman hits too, so she doesn't make it out through the wall. She just bursts into a mist. It would be Kalman's turn next. Kalman's going to cure wounds on Aaron at second. No, he can't.
I think that's the
Just read in
least.
the
I think
book,
that's the
orcs
least
really
he
live
could
longer
do.
than
At first
75.
level.
Oh, you got time.
Yeah, no.
Six.
I was 20 5 minutes ago. Now I have maybe 15 years ahead of me.
That's 6 healing you take from Kalman. And it's your turn.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Is the ghost still there?
Where did
No, the
go?
ghost died.
This
Oh,
one?
that.
You both hit her. Yep, she died.
Yeah. Take that.
So far as everybody in this room knows, except maybe Zev and Grease Wizard know that there were other things around, but you don't know if any of them are still up.
So Zav is still aged.
Yep.
He's aged.
And stupid still.
Okay. There aren't any other ghosts in here for me to attack.
Not that you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I guess try to find Kira to see if she needs help.
Okay.
So how far can I get?
It's kind of a
Kinda crowded.
clusterfuck in there right now.
To the corner, over the bed.
Yeah.
And jump over Kalman onto the bed.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Go ahead and
flaming
make
couch.
go ahead and make an athletics check to see if you can do a straight line or not, or if you kind of got to go around.
That would be a 20, not nat.
All right, you kind of poof, and Kalman kind of, bumps out of the way.
I parkour across the
Yeah,
room.
and you make it like kind of jumping over the flaming couch right now. Yeah.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
yeah, the
dun,
couch
dun,
is-
dun, dun.
Unless you want to dash.
No, that's good.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do?
Am I close enough to Can I see any other ghosts or anything else going on?
You just see the little pseudo dragon outside the door when you get there.
Okay. In that case, is Henna down?
She just got knocked prone. She's not
Okay.
unconscious.
Well, in that case, I turn and look at her and say, "Can I have my javelin back?"
Oh.
And it's her turn. Here. And she's going to throw it at you.
No, come on.
She's going to hit you with
Can I catch it?
No,
Why not? Make athletics.
because it's over her AC.
Okay.
Otherwise, she could have tried to catch it. Just a regular javelin now, right? Or is it a +1 javelin?
I think it's a +1.
That's 5 damage.
Okay.
Are you
I
unconscious
see
again?
now what I did.
And now Aaron is marked.
And that's Hannah's turn.
No, I have 2 health points left, so.
No, she can't mark again. Kira, it's your turn.
I'm going to go back upstairs.
Okay.
What's your movement?
She
30.
can get back to kind of where Sam
Right up to where
is.
Sam is.
Can I see anything?
Nope.
No ghosties in the hall or in...
All right, well, let's bloody
Either
get
room?
out of here, right?
You don't see anything.
Yeah, the whole place is about to burn to the ground
Sam.
anyway.
I don't think you've aged that much. What?
Zev, cough.
Can't believe you rolled a 4. Yeah, what you do see is over the Grease Wizard's shoulder as you look in the door, a really old orc in Zev's new getup here with the kind of torn up black, tight drow armor. And
Does she see me?
no, you still look the same outwardly.
Okay,
But with her
recognize it
potion
as
of
being you.
True sight, is that?
Oh. You see... Well, how old were you appearing before?
Like,
In your
probably, I was thinking like 25, maybe 30.
the Grease Wizard looks a little bit younger. But that would be all.
I stole Zev's youth.
Is this
That's
because
what
we
you
time
said,
traveled?
Does he... But does he still look really old?
He looks really old.
For an orc, yeah.
Oof.
Probably completely or close to gray or bald.
Oh, yeah, he'd definitely be gray.
Yeah.
He's Zev?
A little long in the tooth. His tusks are longer.
Oh, but that's cool.
That was good because they were really tiny before.
Yeah.
Instead of being 1 inch long, they're now 1.25 inches long. Gum
Zev?
disease.
Yes, the thing I'm most concerned about now is Zev's tusks. Please tell me more about them.
Are you doing anything else, Kira?
I can't really do much other than, I guess, cure wounds on myself.
Are we
All right.
Poof.
out
Do
of
that.
ghosts?
No.
No, you're still in combat, so
I'm about to be
it's
one.
technically their turn.
My snake is looking around.
I used a second level spell slot, 2d8, and I rolled 2 ones.
Plus your wisdom modifier. A lot of healing there.
4.
Are we 12 years old?
I'm 16.
No, I'm 17.
Damn.
Dog. I don't know. I got...
All right, so let's see how that goes.
I'm not
So,
It's not getting enough die.
I don't know who to target.
I like that.
Grease Wizard, does a 14 hit you?
Why would, if you were going to do a
No.
song about being 17, why wouldn't it be Dancing Queen?
You see from the hearth over here, a big copper kettle get thrown like off of the hearth between Zev and Aaron right over the Grease Wizard's head and smash into the closet wall behind him. And it is the snake's turn.
He flies over and bites.
Okay, he flies over and starts looking around the room there. Seemingly doesn't find a target.
It's in the walls.
Guys, can we just leave?
I'd love to.
Hannah, you think we could find another place to finish out the night?
I'm pretty sure it would follow us.
That's not how
It's our
ghosts
house.
work.
I'm so old I lost my accent.
You sound a lot like Freeman
Because I
Thornstone.
don't know how to do this and add on the other one too.
Well, give it a try.
No, you don't have to sound that old.
Yes, I do.
I whip out the brush of happy accidents just to get rid of this accent.
It's your turn.
I'm still
it's
hoping
Snake's
it'll
turn.
wear off.
He's just going to fly around to see if he sees anything
Okay.
around the perimeter of the room.
That would be Sam the Benevolent's turn next then.
He casts Cloud Shield on the couch.
Okay. So now there's a kind of crackling cloud of lightning over top of the
Why?
flaming couch. It's a,
Because fuck that cow.
no, it's
Specific
a
When it
defensive
dissipates, a
spell.
steady rain falls for 6 seconds over the spot where the cloud hovered. Get
Okay.
your water bottles ready.
Trying to put the couch out.
Yes.
Okay.
She made a
the
sprinkler
priority right
in
now?
the most complicated way
I can't do
possible.
anything else.
All right, Kalman.
That's all he can do.
No, Zev, you're next.
Zev
I'm old.
is pretty much just like stunned at the moment.
Yeah, I would guess
He's
so.
kind of like looking down at himself because he was 20 like 5 minutes ago.
You feel new aches and pains, see lots of wrinkles on maybe some spots even on your skin.
Did he age well?
What?
But that's up to him how well he aged.
I don't know.
Pretty badly at this
Like-
point.
I don't know
Like,
enough
did you age
about
like
half-orc
Steve Carell?
physiology to know how rapidly aging 4 years would affect you.
4.
40.
What did I say, 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but like,
Well,
did he
it's-
age well?
Yeah, like are you like Steve Carell? Like he got
Sure.
hotter with age?
Sure.
Or...
Why not?
Steve Carell was hot.
Steve Carell did
Steve
get
Carell-
hotter as
Steve
he got
Carell's a
older.
fox now.
Okay, so
And we're back.
Zev's
You
a
heard it
silver
here
fox.
first, folks. Steve Carell is a
Sure.
silver fox.
So is
I'm a
that
silver fox orphan boy.
just kind of looking over yourself for your turn?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
All right, Grease Wizard, you're up.
There's nothing to see.
You don't see anything.
I'm gonna prepare
Okay.
a lightning bolt
Okay.
at something. The first time I see, if I see someone move, like get pushed, I'm gonna cast it like at, like right, like in the melee square beside, like where I think it is,
Okay. All right, so that's readied.
or if I see a specter, I mean, gonna blast them.
Kalman turns around, just kind of backs up against the wall, pulls out his hammer, and is looking around with his one big glass eye like he's ready to throw. Aaron, it's your turn.
I wish someone would heal me because I only have 2 hit points left. But
You're
okay.
way over there.
I
I can't reach, but I have a spell scroll that has a spell.
guess if a ghost shows up within range, can I just ready an action to hit
Yeah.
it with my axe?
You can do that. All right, Hannah, standing in front of the desk now, just kind of panting. She's going to heal herself as well. Okay, it's not bad. Kira.
I'll move in and do a cure wounds on her and hopefully roll better.
Okay, so move Kira in if you would.
Lucky you. 7.
Aaron's over there. Okay, Aaron takes 7 healing.
Yay!
Just then, Kira would see it, and Kalman would. The poltergeist in through the side wall near the hearth again, as if he was flying around outside.
Guys, over there!
Kalman held his attack, so he hits. That's a D8. Oh yeah. Kira, you watch it just poof into kind of a fine mist and drift away.
And it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
You guys just kind of look around for a second.
I think there's one more somewhere.
Pant. Wait.
Do I look like a ghost hunting expert to you?
Seems like nothing else happens for a good 15, 20 seconds.
All right. So who was on watch?
Do I feel like I'm out of combat now? Or
The hairs, well, you have danger sense.
yeah, I do.
You kind of feel those hairs on the back of your neck drop down a little bit, except for the fire on the couch.
Which should
Which
be
is-
fine in a minute.
Running a little bit larger now.
But if the fire is heating up the cloud, then shouldn't that take some of the damage and make it dissipate?
You could slash through the cloud real quick if you want.
Pew.
Okay. Yeah. And it just starts, drenches the couch.
Yeah, this seems
Water
like the
bottles.
best solution to this problem.
Kira had a water bottle ready, apparently, and filled some up.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have used one, I think, since you've filled in terms of your water before this night. And Hannah kind of says, of all the houses we could have picked, we picked one of the bitches.
Well, you said it was okay, too.
Huh?
You're with us. You could have said this wasn't a good house to pick.
I didn't know. All clothes
You
in
just
this
kinda
district
said that-
look a lot fancier than anything we had.
You just kind of said that in a really accusing tone. so-
Yeah.
Hey, all right. We're all going through a lot right now, and
My body has changed a lot in the past. Oh, wait, no, that's my voice. I was trying to make fun of you.
Zev, are you okay?
Do I look okay?
I don't see a difference.
His hair is gone.
No, it's just white.
His hair is white.
Everybody could roll
Can I roll a check to see if this is gonna last?
a religion check.
I can do that.
Yeah, we can all do that, but
27.
Holy
Yeah, I'll
cow.
stick with that.
17.
Yeah.
16.
9.
The grease wizard would know that this effect, if not reversed very soon, will be permanent.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
I do. How do I? 27.
With the
should
27,
let me know.
it's a greater restoration, not your everyday. Your everyday person can't perform that.
I can't perform
Does
that.
anyone have that?
Cleric. I feel like there was a cleric that we knew, but that was in another time in another place.
That's helpful. Thanks, Kira.
Yeah, somebody like Alana
Kalman.
Yeah,
In-
Alana.
in Ravenwood.
Usually we just rely
Raven
on
tree?
Calvin to do anything
Shelby?
we can't do.
Right, Kalman, what you got, buddy? You know you got
Doesn't someone have
potion
a
of
Doesn't
greater
someone have a
restoration?
potion of greater restoration?
I think that's higher than what I can do.
You don't have a potion?
Doesn't someone have that potion? I feel like someone does.
Not I. I have Revivify. So if you die, I can bring you back.
Would I still be
That won't
old?
unage you. What level? Yeah, lesser restoration is a second level spell, so that's as high as Kalman spells go. I have lesser. I'd have to rest to change to it.
Well, that's not super helpful.
What if
Well,
you
it is
just
the
did
beginning
lesser
of the
a
night.
couple times?
I can heal someone. That's about it.
All right.
Well,
Can I like?
He knows that the effect, if not taken care of soon, does he know
How-
enough
yeah.
to define the word soon?
A day.
A day. All right, Kalman.
Well, I thought we had like hours at best, so that's
All right,
pretty good.
Kalman. Can I?
I'm an optimist.
There's lots of clerics here in this haunted town.
Hey, Kalman, do you have any cleric friends?
All right, listen. I've got an idea. I don't think it'll work, but I've got an idea. All right. Can I give? Listen. Can I?
We're
Finish
waiting.
the sentence.
Hold on. Can I give some? Because we've made it before that I can cast.
Ask your
some of my-
question!
I'm trying to think. Some of my like arcane ability into different like areas. Like I got to do it and revive the cow of Mad Max. Can I like help Kalman along just with my arcane power, and then give Zev this potion of first level heal, and then we all like if we like super heal him like all together, join our forces.
I'd be an extremely healthy 60-year-old.
Kalman's magic doesn't come from arcane sources. Like his is completely divine.
So arcane with divine. I'm also divine.
You're so trying.
Yes.
trying to
There's
figure
clearly
something
a
out.
better solution.
Henna, any clerics nearby?
You could try things, but you
Hot
don't
single
know.
clerics in your area.
So far as you know, only a really high level, like religious figure with its strong connection across the void to the celestial plane would be able to reverse something this drastic.
Hey, I might know someone.
What?
But does she?
She does know somebody across the plains.
Okay, I might know or be someone, but I'm not exactly sure how to, I'm not sure if I can get in touch with her.
Zev is panicking. He just sits down and starts praying to his sword.
Okay, he's on a very wet couch right now.
He doesn't care.
All right, you're going to try to pray to the Ildris?
Yep.
All right.
Are we just going to chill in this haunted house for the rest of the night?
Make a religion check for now.
Oh, that's a 6.
Yeah, you're just too
-2. It's a 4.
You're
too
distraught.
unfocused right now.
Yeah.
You keep trying to, like, you're barely able to will the sword into your hands and keep it there. Like, it occasionally has popped back out.
I would like to make a religion check.
Is this some magic?
Try to speak to Spring, the god of second chances.
Yeah, let
You
me know
would
how that works out
I
for you.
think now that god is no more. Like, that is, you have cut that connection and placed that inside of you forever. Like, that's part of who you are now. So the only, like, your abilities are the only ones that could potentially be harnessed to create that effect of a second chance. So when you cut that bond, you got mixed
Right.
for good. And technically, like, unless you're a class or have a specific reason that is like a religious class, like a warlock or a paladin or a cleric, I shouldn't let you guys do the religion checks to like talk to Woodsy like I did last time. But that was just funny.
Got it.
What
So if it was
about
funny.
Are you thinking?
what about my situation though?
You do have a unique situation where you didn't cut off that connection. So if you wanted to try to talk to Kylina, you could.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I was thinking Amma, and I was like, what kind of spell?
No,
was
Amma's
that
a
hasn't-
useless jerk.
But there's Dispel Magic, and that can do 3rd level spell or lower dispelled, and then above that is 10
You know
plus
what
spell
level
level.
Greater Restoration is? Is it? I think it's like a 5th level spell.
But what level spell was the spell that she cast on him?
Greater
make an age.
Greater Restoration is 5th level, so I don't even think Amma would have had access to that. Or
But
like
I wasn't gonna.
Oh, I know she just brought that up.
Oh,
Do you want to try and talk to Kylina?
yeah, sure.
All right, you can roll a religion check.
11.
Okay. You hear the voice of Kylina kind of distantly just come back. Aaron, you've not abandoned our connection?
No, of course not. I guess. I don't know. I don't know you, but also I know you very well. I don't like thinking about this. I can't handle it. Look,
I know you're mad at me. I've always, I don't know, in some ways come between you and your family.
yeah, I mean, when it comes to being about 50% of me, you haven't done a super great job.
Well,
Considering most of what you've done has been completely at odds with what I want and need to do to succeed. But other than that, you're killing it. So I think it's safe to say, given the way, you made my people go extinct, you might owe me a little favor.
I didn't make your people... I know you're angry with that part of you that I am. Like, I'm the part of you that took you away from, at least you believe, your father way before I took you away from your people. I was the part of you that had no patience for the teachings of your father, for the lessons of being at court. I imagine the wind in my hair and the thrill of the chase. And Amma's not blameless in this either. She longed for similar things. But hers was far more gentle and would have been easy enough to push down. The longing of our past lives tend to be that way.
Well, you're the one who decided that you wanted to be me, so
You're the one who thwarted me whenever you had the chance. When the clans united for the great hunt, where were you? In the rear, never once throwing a javelin at a boar or any other beast. And when it came to feast, you did so on tubers and greens, and I always had to satiate my taste for the hunt in Arborea, and I had to leave you to do so. And maybe some part of you knew that, and that's why you've thwarted me.
are you seriously throwing a fit right now because I'm a vegetarian? You need to get your priorities straight.
No, everything is fine. Everything is
Hey,
fine.
does everyone else in the room just see me like yelling at myself? Or
That's up to you if you're saying this in your head or if you're speaking out loud.
I think I'm mostly trying to do it in my head, but some of it might be
You can
allowed.
see your facial expressions.
Guys, is she okay? She looks a little
I'm
haunted.
sitting on the couch with Zeb,
Aaron,
Zev's hyperventilating. He's
just trying to help him.
The
calm
Grease
down.
was just eating some popcorn, like, huh, this is fun.
And I'm just
No,
staring
I'm
at
helping
Aaron
Zeb out.
confused.
Aaron, my lovely, that anger against me and the way I am a part of you, whether you like it or not, has given you great pain, but it's also given you great power. Without that anger, you would have no prowess. It is that anger that keeps you safe when you need its resolve. You can rage against my very essence, but it will not change the fact that I am part of you. But don't hate me because I brought you here. It was not by my own choice, but by the will of your own people. Their need and their prayers is what guides me. Their prayers are my only connection to this plane, and they had great need long ago in the time you remember when they dwelled in Manasseh, but they have great need again today. Aaron, they prayed once to me to give them strength, but now, by name or not, they pray to me and to you to protect them, and to avenge them. This need is what guides our presence here or in the past. You are only here because your people need you now more than they did when you first landed on Lamoche. So don't say that I am throwing a tantrum. I am brought where I am chosen, and now you are as well. That is what it means to be a god.
My people are your only connection to this plane. What about me? What about, my very existence? I'm just doing my best with what I've been given, okay? It's not my fault that you and Amma and whatever combination is just completely me are completely at odds with each other. Look, I didn't call you here so that we could argue over whose fault it is or what I'm supposed to be doing in this time that I never asked to be in. All I wanted to say was that I know that I don't really do the whole magic thing and I don't really get it, but I need your help for just one spell, just one thing. Please, I've already lost enough. I've already lost enough people. Please let me help my friend.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oof. 8.
DC 5.
Not for nothing.
This is insane. What do you want?
You have to eat prime rib.
Just once, please.
Aaron, before you even stood before Takashi, you held most strongly to your connection to the past, even if you couldn't remember most of it. When you did so, you kept yourself open to the prayers of our people, your people, of all eras, rather than the present call or the call of your friends around you. You left open the path for me to return to Arborea and to the Beastlands, and for Amma to go to the Feywild. And believe me, a part of us wanted that. Especially every time you put one of those Brussels sprouts.
Oh, shut up.
But part of us wanted to be wholly a part of you, to be one thing that is more than the sum of its parts, to live in one place and share one fate, to build a new destiny rather than be tied to the will of others and their demands or their whims or their prayers, to be able to weigh the need of our friends against that of our people. You've left your friends before, and you've left your people both when they were in great need. You were not by the side of your friends when Akagi slayed Sator. You were gone when your friends faced the darkness outside Auntie Marlene's home, were absent when the bandits assaulted Raventree. You held to what you longed to remember, and there is no fault in that. But now it is not a one-time decision, like it was when we stood in front of Takashi. And now it will not always be the past that needs your attention the most. So what I ask of you in return for a boon, if you want to help your friends, then help your friends. And remember that a tigress that at once stalks two quarries brings home neither.
That's not really a favor. I'm going to need you to be a little more specific.
There's going to be a strong call from the past, and it's going to happen soon. But there's a strong call here now, and there is a decision that needs to be made by the mortals of this earth, a decision that I have been chosen from the outer planes to be a part of, and I cannot unless I become a part of a mortal. You can do two things. You can go back to Takashi and sever the connection. Or, at the very least, when this time needs you, the next time your people call you from the past, well, you think about how important it is to be here now, too, before you go.
I mean, I haven't had much choice in the matter.
You will. When the two calls are in equal pleas, you will have a choice.
You understand how it feels like you're trying to trap me into something, right? Look, you've been here this whole time. You've been along for this whole thing. Don't you care about Zev? Don't you want to help? Even though I rolled an 8. It's not just me and my will. We're the same person. I have to believe that you care. You're not as distant and great as you pretend to be.
Aaron, heal your people. And she goes.
Thanks for nothing.
Is he not your people?
I don't know.
Because you're both.
I don't know anything.
Go think intently over by him.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait here, I guess. What do you want me to do? I don't know.
So, Aaron, how did it go?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Well, what was maybe the last thing that your godly form said?
None of your business. Sev, no chance you're feeling better yet. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Did you get any kind of godly wisdom or anything?
All she said was heal your people. I don't know what that means.
Kind of feels like a spell or something.
Do I feel magical? Do I
you
feel
even
more
notice?
magical than
Do you feel a little tingle on your fingertips?
I mean,
Your heart?
not
warm
like you
with-
don't feel any different other than the way that you felt before when you've talked to Kylina or when you've traveled from one place to
Ah,
another.
crap. Wait, can I go back?
And felt like what?
Nothing.
Like when you've traveled before and kind of felt the pull, you feel a little thread of that pull in the kind of mutterings of the half-orc on the couch. It's like an echo or a trace of what's pulled you sort of out of this plane into the past before.
Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's hit it.
Okay. So, Aaron, you just kind of walk over to Zev, maybe not real confident in what you're doing or anything like that, but just kind of understanding the intent and the willpower of your desire to not see your friends in this situation, which you sort of just mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Arn's policy in general is I'm going to help the person in front of me or handle the situation that's in front of me right now, and whatever problems that causes for me in the future, I'll worry about then.
Okay.
So I don't think it's a conscious decision that of picking Zev over the past.
Right.
It's just like, well, this is what's going on now, so I'm going to fix this now and worry
Okay.
about the other part later,
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah. All right. Just go ahead and make just a wisdom check straight up at advantage, though.
That without my bonus or
With your wisdom bonus.
19.
Okay. Zev, as Aaron comes over toward you, sits down beside you on the couch, kind of puts one of those, even though you're in the Underdark and the sun's not out, one of those guns that are out around your shoulder.
The guns are always out.
And you just feel like a almost primal kind of power in the half sort of embrace that you receive there. And you de-age back to where you were right before this combat began.
He looks down at his hands again. He's just like studying, pulling bits of hair in front of his face. And
And now he's bald.
yeah, his hair just comes off. No.
My beautiful hair.
And he just lets loose, just tears openly flowing, and he just turns around, wraps her in like the lanky arms, wrap her in like a big ol' hug, and just no words, just totally overtaken by relief and weird conflicting, like I was about to die, now I'm not, emotions, and
Right.
Yeah, and she's just surprised. She was getting ready to jump up and be like, "What?" So, it's she just kind of is frozen. It's not a good hug.
Okay. And with that, Zev, you're back to your normal age. The Grease Wizard, apparently, in the way that he's looking to everyone except Kira and Kalman, looks the same, but he can definitely feel a difference in the aging that's occurred in gnome years. Still not quite, an adult,
Nah, nothing phases me.
but much older than you were before.
Right, Mother's not going to like this, but
He just shotgunned puberty is such an evocative phrase.
He might still be in it. We might have to look at gnomes.
I don't know.
Maturing age. I
Yeah.
think he's probably still in puberty.
That's great. That's exactly
Might have
what we
just
need.
entered
We
puberty
need a
with
hormonal,
the ghost of this
pubescent
drow in
gnome.
her night clothes.
With access to Fireball.
This drow in her night clothes, I think, has just moved you into puberty.
Thanks for listening to Date Night. I'm Eva. If you just can't get enough date night, I wanted to let you know about our premium episodes that are available on Podbean or directly at datenightpodcast.com. So if you go to our site and click the Behind the Screens tab, you can become a premium member and hear at least one extra episode every month. These episodes have alternate GMs, guest players, or the normal crew, but in situations outside the main campaign, and they're really fun. It's only $2 a month or $20 for a yearly subscription, and it's a great way to support us and help us cover some of the costs of running the show. So again, click on Behind the Screens tab over at datenightpodcast.com to learn more. Or if you're a Podbean listener, you can subscribe directly from our Podbean feed in the mobile app or on the desktop site. Now back to the action.
I'm looking, but I think that's what we should say.
Grease Wizard is on disadvantage on all wisdom checks.
For the next 10 years.
They don't get to. They settle down into adult life around age 40. So, but it says age almost the same as humans. So that's probably about right if you don't get to real adulthood by 40, but age more like humans, maybe a little bit slower. So that's probably about right.
so I'm just starting puberty or finishing it.
I think you're just
Starting.
and finishing it all at the same time.
All right, well, this is a lot to process. Ah. Oh, goodness, I'm sweaty.
Wouldn't your body stay the same age, though?
Right, yes, but in my heart is sweaty.
My heart is.
I am entirely confused now.
I doubt that this whole section's going to make it into the episode,
No,
but
I'll
My
I'll
Heart
leave
is
it.
Sweaty is such a good episode title.
Right,
I'll leave it.
you'll leave it? All right, well, guys, I've aged.
You look
Two.
the same.
Right,
Kind of.
I forget what we learned about last time here on date night.
I learned.
You
made
learned.
me promise not to tell anyone.
I was, I think, 7 years old.
I
That
mean, we
explains-
all were at one point.
That explains
No.
it a lot.
Right. I was a little boy,
You are a little boy.
And now I'm a little man.
but now I'm a little man. Right. So, yeah. I trusted you, Aaron.
You're the one who told everyone.
Right, but I trusted you, and you just mocked me, so thanks. So, yeah, that's a lot to take in, right?
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Right.
You're little. You're bouncy.
Zev would empathize with you right now, so he just pulls you into the weird, awkward hug with him and Aaron. It's like, it's okay. It's okay.
I just think I fast-tracked puberty, though, so...
He lets you go after that.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, right? Don't have to go through all those awkward years.
Maybe just one left.
All right. Well, maybe one. It's just the end. You know. So there's that. Look the same though, right? Don't look much different.
I cannot see a difference.
Good.
Does anyone else feel like we're playing Fantasy Truth or Dare right now?
Oh, good.
Wait.
Another puberty thing I
Zev
get to
reaches into
experience.
his bag of colding and pulls out the wine bottle.
Hannah just walks up and just snatches it out of your hand.
No,
and
that's
takes a big
mine.
glug.
She needs
Dude,
this.
He's not happy.
Okay. Well, if you don't want her to,
I don't want her
roll sleight
to.
of hand.
I don't want her to. 17.
She goes to reach for it. You just, whoop, up a little high.
Mine,
Is
elf.
there any?
Because she is short too.
Is there any chance this divine encounter has brought my hit points back up to,
And the fact that she died.
It has not.
or brought my max hit points up?
It has not. Nobody's really taken a look at you to see what's going on.
Hey,
except for
what's
you
going
Hey,
guys.
let me
on?
go take a look at you, Orin.
You have noticed
I would,
Arn
but I'm really stupid.
with the bags under her eyes, bloodshot, kind of not at her full strength, or at least at her full constitution, it seems like. Not the hardy Arn you're used to seeing.
All right, Orin. Let good old Grease Wizard take a look. Look.
Yeah, I think this would probably be...
Not that he's just
Arcana
shotgun
check.
puberty or anything.
Yeah, I don't know
Medicine
if I
check?
want that.
My sticky hands.
Technically,
No!
think this is a nature check. based
You
on-
turn 17, your hands are automatically sticky. Excellent.
I pull out my herbalism kit.
Stop.
Pull out my herbalism kit
Okay.
and just kind of check out Orin.
With what
I don't know
herbs?
why you need the
what
herbs to
what
check her
herbs
out.
do you use to
Like,
check
does
out
this
our?
burn? This leaf, does it burn when I touch your skin? And I make this cross symbol.
I am proficient in
Stop doing the
Medicine.
accent when you're talking out of character.
14.
I know you can hear me.
I don't think you really know exactly what's going on with her.
All right.
I mean, I'm only at 2 points of dark influence, so
Only.
Right? It's probably not that.
hey, I had gotten up to 4, so
Let me roll for Henna, I guess, since she's supposed to be helping guide you around here.
roll good, roll good, roll good.
That was a nat 20. So
Finally.
She loses
Henna knows
one.
something. No, that wasn't for the dark influence.
Oh.
That was
Oh.
for looking at you.
Oh, okay.
So she walks over. She kind of looks at the couch, knowing it was the place she was sleeping. Scorched and covered
Maybe
in,
we should just
drenched in
leave this
water.
house, but you know.
She goes over to Arn and she says, she's getting ready to cast Cure Wounds on you because she saw you took the damage. And
Yeah,
she
5 points
does.
of it was from her.
That's
Very astute.
9 points of healing. But she sees that it doesn't change like your demeanor. And she says, you haven't felt the same since the hag, have you?
Nope.
Okay. I think the only way we're going to be able to help you is going to be to get you back to Alani. I think your hardiness is going to be faded until then. Maybe a really powerful druid. But
Yeah,
that's
aren't you one
about
of
it.
those as too? Isn't she one of those two?
I feel like I've exhausted my out of this plane favors for tonight.
Yeah.
You're
It's
welcome,
sort
by
of
the
in
way.
that same situation of the greater kind of restoration that you're down those health with. She says,
And again, Amma is completely useless, so
it is reversible, but only for somebody with a pretty good connection.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel great.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Henna, are we good to stay here now, or is it like they're going to come back?
We've taken care of the bitch, and I suppose that was her plaything,
Gross.
Oof.
and maybe some of her servants.
Hey, don't swear. I'm only a little boy,
No, you're a little man
a
now.
little man.
Swearing?
You said the B word.
Like a lot.
That's just what that's not unique to us. I'm sure we stole that from
The female
other
dog, right?
drow,
I know.
other drow cultures going
Listen.
back to the
just a little man. So
To the first.
I can't even see a rated R scroll yet.
There's nothing vulgar about it. That's just who they are. They're the Watch. The bitches are in control, and the bastards have served them for thousands of years.
Double trouble there,
But you
Hannah.
know how that sounds, though.
No?
Okay.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to my room.
All right. Strange little man.
Aggressively moves his figure on the
Slams
game
the
map.
And the door falls in pieces.
I'm a young man now, Hannah. A young man.
Is this what we have to look forward to now?
It would seem so.
To be fair, he has been through a lot.
To be fair, he's still going through puberty.
We all have, she says as she holds her javelin wound.
And I
She
used
also
my,
stabbed me with the same javelin, so I don't want to hear about it.
I used my
At
Mighty
least I was
Morphin.
possessed by a ghost.
I used my Mighty Morphin power ring and sang some really like emo song.
So loud.
Yeah.
You have that booming voice. It's just rattling the house
That's
right
good.
now. from
That's
the other
really
room.
low key.
Let's
and
attract
under the
other
radar.
people here.
Yeah, I'm going to run in and try to stop that.
You
Can
walk
we
in
just finish
We're
the
facing
night
a full
and rest,
teenage Groot
please?
situation here.
and see the grease wizard just screaming screamo music.
Dude!
Petting a rat. I pull it out of my hat of vermin.
Okay, you know the vermin try to run away from you. As soon as they come out of the
That's
hat,
true.
they try to get away from you
Fine.
at all
This
costs.
poor
That's
rat
a 4.
just
Does it
trying
get
to
away
out.
from me?
Yes.
For sure.
I'm chasing it around then.
I feel like I
Guys,
should
can we
stop
just
this.
go to sleep, please, and try and get
Yeah,
some
we need
rest?
a long rest.
Oh, now I need a bedtime.
I'm going to try to catch the grease wizard. Just,
Okay. Roll.
I let him
athletics
do
or-
it.
Oh, okay.
And I hug him back.
yeah.
I
This
needed
is
it.
just. It's okay. It's okay, little man. I know.
There's just so much emotion
I
going through.
know. I know.
Well, that was
Okey-dokey.
weird.
Oh, Calvin, I forgot you were here.
Yep. I'm on the map.
I'm just going to stand awkwardly in this corner.
I'll go sleep in the tub.
13 points healing.
Just kidding. I
thank
don't
you.
sleep. That's a little humor.
So Calvin's just going to be in the toilet in the bathroom all night.
I'll be waiting for when you have to pee in the middle of the night.
You get up to go pee. Oh, hi!
I'll keep a watch.
Oh,
I've only got one eye. I'll keep it on the door.
all right.
How's his peripheral vision?
Not great.
But he's
Isn't
got a
he a
fisheye
rogue?
lens.
Who wants to sleep on the wet
He's not
couch?
a rogue anymore. His perception is 0 plus 0.
So Henna or Kira, who's taking the wet couch?
Well, Kira had a watch, so she needs to go to sleep. So Hannah says if she wants,
If you
if you
could call
want,
it
she'll
that.
take a watch.
I'm going to curl up in the corner on my bedroll.
Put you
I
next
have a
to-
king size bed to myself.
Put you next to the bookshelf.
King size bedroll.
I guess it's a queen size. No, I took the mistress's bed.
Oh, yes.
It's the biggest bed that could maybe accommodate an orc. She's still a drow, so it's still not huge, but it's the
Sam's
biggest thing around.
gone.
All right.
Oh, I'm cuddled up with my snake.
I mean, this
How long
You're
did you
Going
stay
through
up?
puberty.
And you've had a long rest.
God.
Oh, good. Back up to my
No longer
20 less
exhausted.
than max hit points.
Is
Yep.
My
Kalman's
hit dice
Kalman.
buff to me still active?
No.
But you still have my wing of protection.
back. My soul
So I'm
shattered
only
out.
erasing 1 plus
It only
1.
lasts an hour. All right. You wake up in the morning,
All right.
Zev checks like everything again.
feeling good. No, maybe a few aches and pains, but I don't think you really got hit much in that battle. So I think you're feeling.
No,
all
I didn't
right.
get hit at all. I'm talking
Yeah.
about just being old.
Yeah. No, you're not old.
Okay.
Guys,
Oh.
I had the weirdest dream.
Me too.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I'm still asleep.
All right.
That should help advance the plot.
What's
We'll
up?
just leave him behind.
It's morning. You've had your long rest.
All right,
Okay,
let's
where
go.
are we
Let's
going?
get the hell out of here.
You were making a beeline.
I don't even
across,
Over
Zidra's.
towards Brila's wall, maybe possibly looking for that sneaky path. Because I think I remember you saying that there's a sneaky path. No! We were going to the infinity... Wait.
No, we were
You
going.
decided against that, I think. You
Yeah,
were
we're
going straight line to the wall as fast as you could get. You had made it over halfway there the day before.
And what
Yeah.
happens when we get to Brila's wall?
You were going to head out across the
We were
night
gonna
march. I
run.
don't know exactly how you were... Like, you were had the option of either trying to seal the things, which you didn't because you didn't go to the Infinity Wall, or sneaking across, or kind of trying to go as fast as you could across the Night March.
And what is this thing called Dark Spire?
That you've been able to see. That's the big watchtower, kind of like the keep behind the wall, kind of at the highest point in the city.
And is the Night March, is it like a tunnel? Like, is it on a lower level than Zidraz, or?
It does attach to Brila's wall at kind of the same level, but it does kind of dip down. It's not on a lower level. It connects to lower levels through a couple of portals that are marked on your map as saying to the deep place.
I see.
And it'll take a day or so
I
to
just
run
thought
across,
I
right?
remembered someone saying there was like a secret tunnel into Red Rock, but they didn't take it.
There was. It was something that some of the refugees from Zidraz ended up using to try and get out of the city when it flooded, and the Azers had blown the exit to kind of end that place where they thought people could exploit it as a way to get into their city and take it down. So they tried to close it off.
Where was that?
It went sort of between the south end of Brila's wall in Ulamar, down at the bottom of the city. Not quite next to the wall, but close to it. And it kind of made a connection just on the other side of the wall in Red Rock.
Okay.
So it kind of skirted around there.
Do we want to try and look for that tunnel, or do we just want to try and book it through the Night March? And we can cast Pass Without Trace 3 times, so that's 3 hours of stealth.
I mean, how long is it supposed to take to cross the Night March?
If you book it, she said, depending on how well you're able to keep up your pace, you might be able to make it across in about, it's going to be a little bit more than like a normal day's travel. But she says if you really move as fast as you can, you might be able to break across it that quick. She says if you march it, like with an army, it's a couple days. If you try to sneak through, it'll be a couple days.
Okay.
We should go look, right? Just to double check. There's no possible way to go through. I mean, it doesn't look like that much longer, right, Hannah? When we get there?
Well, the thing is, it's supposedly closed off near the Azer's side, so if we go all the way through the tunnel and then can't make it through the last, mile or so where it's collapsed, then we'd have to sort of retrace our steps and come all the way back. They supposedly have collapsed a pretty big section of the tunnel.
Supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I guess we can figure it out when we get there, right? So let's make a beeline. Let's get there first.
Just headed for the wall as quickly as you can.
Sure, I'm cool.
Yep.
All right, everybody make athletics checks. What dark influence level is everybody at?
I'm at 1.
Big fat goose egg.
Okay.
I'm at 2.
Athletics check.
I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh, come on.
So beat an 8.
It is an 8.
Okay, you're all right.
Lucky you.
My athletics check was a 2.
All right. You quickly start to see a couple of things. Number one, when you go out the window of this place, which is kind of how you came in, to start swimming to the next roof, you see they're much closer together now, the buildings. As soon as you go out the window, Kalman goes, I can't swim. I'm kind of got this plate bolted onto me, so I'm really just going to sink like a stone, but if I know where you're going, I could just try to keep walking down there under the water
Are you waterproof?
by myself.
Are you scared?
We don't split the party.
Well, I'm kind of stuck here then, I guess. See you later.
Bye.
Is there no other way?
I mean, we could tie a rope to him or something.
Swimming with a giant plate metal modron?
Like an anchor.
No, okay, hold
I can
on.
do. Let
No.
me cast
Tensor floating
Tensor
disc.
floating disc.
What's that?
It's like a ride, Calman.
Oh boy!
And we take 10 minutes, and I cast it. That's why my athletics check is so low.
Yeah.
Because we're taking such a long time, because I'm not going to waste a spell slot on Calman. Calman.
Except you did.
Well, doesn't
No, you
matter.
used a ritual.
Yeah, so we're going to use this as a ritual.
I'm referring to something a long time ago.
You don't know about that.
I don't.
You get...
Or Kira doesn't.
Start going. What's everybody's athletics checks other than the Grease Wizard?
21.
14.
15.
Hannah's in the middle. All right, you start going a little while, and the pace is pretty slow for like the first couple hours, with the Grease Wizard kind of lagging behind. You see pretty quickly you're not going to make it there before you have to rest again at the current pace that you're going, unless something changes. So
Can we
is there
tie a
any
rope
new-
to him and pull him along behind us?
No, I meant he could walk at the bottom of the thing, but we could have a rope tied to him.
So that he knows
just
where we're
so
going.
so he doesn't get lonely.
Right now, he's on the disc.
Yeah, we have a floating disc.
I'm just telling you that's what I meant. I
Right.
didn't mean like an anchor.
But that's not really what's slowing you down. It's just kind of the Grease
It's me.
Wizard's swim speed. Henna's isn't great.
Can we tie a rope onto him and pull him?
That's what I meant. Give him a helping.
I don't know. Is
pull.
that you want to try to do that?
I rolled 21. I think I should be able to do something.
All right, so after a little while, you say you're going to try to pull the Grease Wizard along a little.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's everybody make new athletics checks for the next part of the day, except Kalman, who's just kind of on the disc.
10.
22.
18.
Yeah, he's pulling you along pretty well.
26.
Henna this time. Henna's lagging a little bit now
Oh, sorry, 27?
with her 3. So
Hannah, jump on the disc. It can support you both.
Aaron's feet are moving so fast, it just looks like a motorboat through the water.
yeah, Henna hops on the back of the disc then. After about
No, I like the mental image of her water skiing behind Aaron.
I'm full on like Michael Phelps. Like,
SpongeBob and Patrick on top of David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
that's pretty much what's going on, I guess. After a couple hours, though, Kalman disappears.
Oh.
All of a sudden. And Henna's just like,
Bye.
you guys all
Again.
saw that yellow guy, too, right?
Okay.
what yellow
happens.
guy?
The orcs are just fucking with it.
All right.
That Modron's been dead for 40 years.
You make it a little... You make it to the wall by the time you're about spent for the day.
And
You
we're right
kinda
next to
near
the
the
Dusk
gate.
Spire. Woohoo!
Yeah, you're kind of by the gate. You're pretty tired. You could push on. You'd potentially risk level of exhaustion.
Sleepy bye.
So it's up to you guys what you want to do.
I want to make sure there are no ghosts or ooze or anything in wherever we're going to be sleeping. But I think we probably should sleep before we go into something called the Night March.
Henna,
Yeah.
Dusk Spire is not a place we want to try and stay, correct?
No. If there's any place that's going to be crawling with undead, it will be there.
Okay.
It's hit or miss on the other buildings around here. Now there's most of the buildings here are barracks for people manning the wall. So there's a good chance we're going to be up against something in any of those. If we stay outside, again, we're going to be harassed by the shadows and maybe not get a rest throughout the night. We could try and push on past the wall a little ways and make camp and hope nothing out in the night march notices us just on the other sides of the wall.
Can we go like into the tunnel a little bit? That seems safe?
It's maybe another hour south of here. We could potentially go there.
The shadows probably won't get at us, right?
I have not tried to traverse the tunnel since it's supposedly caved in.
Okay.
I was just told it was impassable. So I don't know if the shadows or the undead from the city have wandered down that path in search of a way out or not.
Let's not forget that Marin is still in Sam's bag.
Haven't forgotten that.
Yep, there's
Okay.
definitely still a boat.
I forgot until just now. I didn't want him to be like, I put something in the bag. Oh, no. I let him out.
Well, if we try and go onto the tunnel, then we risk exhaustion. And we already have someone with 2 points of dark
An
influence.
hour? An hour?
It would be a low, kind of a low roll you'd have to make, but you would risk moving on much further at all. If you just want to go to the, if you're swimming, then it's that. But the water here is starting to get more shallow, like on the other side of the wall. Hannah tells you the water basically starts to end in the way that the deep march or the night march kind of goes up a little bit before dipping down, and the wall kind of acted as a kind of a dam. It had
I told you not to swear.
It had very little place for the water to go out except through the gate, so it held the water in and really made the flooding worse. Obviously inside the city, but not so bad on the other side of the wall.
I'm a big fan of getting out of the water.
Hey guys, what if we just blew up the wall?
What would that accomplish? You're going to have to be a bit more descriptive.
It would probably wipe out some of the night marsh monsters, right? Maybe drown a couple.
How are you going to accomplish this?
Oh, I got fireball.
Okay.
And we hide behind a rock up against the wall, and you go 300 feet out and towards the middle of the wall, away from us, and then you cast it?
Sure.
I do not think
I don't approve of this plan.
I've got thunder damage. I can make it thunder damage. That will,
Why would we want to knock down this wall?
I don't know, wash away monsters, right?
I think he's trying to flood the night march.
Flood it. Flood the
But
night
we
marsh.
have to cross the night march.
Right.
I don't want to be in the water anymore. I am not a fan of this idea.
Okay. Well,
Can we sleep on the wall?
The wall is a fortification. It had places. It's not just a wall. It did have places for the people on guard to kind of stay inside the structure itself.
Meaning there's a risk of monsters.
I mean, there's a risk of monsters and
True.
ghosts and whatever anywhere we go.
let's find the smallest office in there.
And sleep head to toe.
Sleep head to toe.
I hate this.
Head to toe?
H to T.
What does sleeping head to toe mean to you?
So much dirtier H to T than head to toe.
Why?
I don't know. It just does.
It means we're all sleeping like sardines in a can.
But wouldn't that be
Basically.
like shoulder to shoulder?
Well, some of us will be head to toe.
All right. Look,
Dibs on head.
dibs on toes.
Would you rather spoon? Or maybe it's the best time to drink.
No. Okay, fine. Let's sleep in the wall.
All right.
Okay. Is that what we're going to do?
But I'm going to do an investigation check
Well, the
of
first
wherever we find.
the first thing I'm going to need somebody to do is roll a D100. One person.
Roll high, roll high, roll high, roll high, roll
Wasn't
high.
is a D100 like the number of ghosts in there?
Well,
I will
was
carry the ring to Moto.
the low number was not good last
28.
time. Okay.
Gee, thanks.
Well, last time you guys rolled a 7, so
Yeah.
there's that. But now you're further into the
No, if low or high is good in this particular
into
situation.
the barracks area. You're a lot deeper there now. So, yeah, you do. As you get to the wall and the stairs, you actually see a couple of kind of wraithly-looking creatures patrolling back and forth on the top. They seem to be looking out across the night march right now and haven't noticed you, but you do see them
Are there any
up there
huts
as you get near the wall.
So
up
are you
against
saying
the bottom
we
of the
don't
wall?
want to go in?
I'm just saying there's seemingly two guards within your line of sight right now at the top of the wall.
Is there a hut near the bottom?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation check.
A hut check.
I would like to do that as well.
Okay, anybody can.
16 plus 8, 24.
15.
Kira, you do see there are some buildings around.
Hey, I see some buildings over there.
Most of them look kind of big and like barracks and things.
Oddly enough,
but
one of them is a Pizza Hut.
what exactly
Ooh.
type of building were you looking
The
for?
least haunted.
A
Or
nice,
a Pizza
small,
Hut.
defendable place
Pizza Hut,
with
yeah.
pizza.
Preferably with pizza.
Apparently, we're hungry.
Is anybody higher than what he rolled? Okay. You do see what looks like a pretty small building. It didn't really catch anybody's attention too much at first as everybody was walking by, but you peeked through, and it looked more like a storage kind of building than a place for a whole lot of, like a residence or anything.
All right. Well, this looks the best. Investigation check for treasure in the storage building.
Investigation check
Okay.
for pepperoni.
Investigation check for
Okay.
potential mobs.
It's a broom closet. You find bleach.
I'll take it.
Spectral bleach.
Spectral bleach.
Okay, I'm looking for like ghosts or anything, and I rolled a 17 plus 5, 22.
All right. You kind of walk into this little building. It's maybe only like 30 by 30, and it's just one room. You walk in. It's up to about your shins in water in here. It looks like a lot of the water, like this is the second level of this building, and the water's still kind of down on the first. But it seems like it was like a food type storage area, and there is some rotted
Pizza.
Yeah, I got
There's
a
rotted
6 on my
dough.
pepperoni check, but I have plus 15 to all pizza rolls.
That's
so
right. To pizza rolls.
And we now burn our mouths and have -1.
Kira, you find there's some aged sausage hanging in the corner.
Dibs on that!
You haven't seen it.
I was looking for like hauntings, but sausage is good.
There's doesn't seem to be any hauntings. Grease Wizard, you see there are some bags of flour, but it looks like most of them have kind of gotten a little bit soggy.
what about ghost peppers?
I'm hiding the sausages.
I grab
Make a sleight of hand check.
the bags of flour. I grab a bag of flour.
Hey, don't eat that.
It's soggy.
Nasty, probably half.
14.
For real though, don't eat that.
Yeah.
That's higher than anybody's passive perception. So Kira just quietly pockets a sausage.
No,
Sausages.
Is that a sausage in your pocket, or are
You
you just
didn't
happy
see
to
it.
see me?
He just does that every 8 hours or so. He's in puberty right now.
And I get a point of inspiration.
I'm a girl.
Oh.
I'm dying.
All right.
I'm dead
Is there
now.
anything you're going to try to do before you settle down? It looks like...
So
you
Kira
could-
doesn't get first watch tonight, right?
Try
You
and get
could
out of the
maybe-
shin deep water.
Yeah, there are some places where you could potentially go. There are kind of stacks of that flour in one corner of the room, which are above the water a little bit. There are some shelves. You could easily knock some of the junk off of them and use them sort of as bunks.
I was going to sleep on the buffet with the salad bar that inexplicably
Okay.
exists
Yeah.
inside of a room.
There's
This is slowly not be a storage building anymore. This has just become a cafeteria.
right.
We
I want
willed
it to
this
be a
Pizza Hut
I
into
want a will to-
existence.
Yes, exactly.
There's definitely places where you could get up out of the water a little bit.
All right.
Either on barrels or on kind of the deep shelves on the corners and sides of the room.
5 days till Clippy,
The warlock,
and I fall
boy.
asleep.
The warlock will take first watch.
Okay.
With visions of Gak dancing through his head.
Just roll a perception check for your watch.
As the grease wizard falls asleep, I split my sausage collection with Aaron.
I'm
You're
a vegetarian.
And then I pass it on to Zeb.
Oh, sausage. 12.
Aaron, you feel Kylena saying
Shut up.
12.
12.
Okay. Amount of time
And then I go to
goes,
sleep.
a couple hours go by after everybody goes to sleep. You're just kind of sitting there on one of the barrels, looking toward the door. You think you see a little bit of like shadows flickering outside in between kind of the boards of this, at this point, kind of ramshackle top of the building, but it doesn't seem like anything comes near.
I just want to say I've never eaten meat in my life, and if I'm going to be tempted by something, I don't think it's going to be 100-year-old sausage.
Gross.
Fair points.
So that's the end of my watch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who takes up next watch?
I got it.
Okay, I'm just going to whisper to her about the shadows and
Okay.
Advantage?
trying to be very quiet about it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure that'll be helpful to me because I've been seeing shadows all day anyway. But
Yeah. You can go ahead and roll a perception check, probably at disadvantage.
Oh, it can't get much worse than that.
yeah. Oh man.
You had to say something.
No,
She rolled a 2.
Would you say perception?
Yeah.
Then it's a 3.
Oh boy. Yeah. Just kind of put off by the whole sausage sticking out of the side of Zeb's bag as he's asleep over there. Just keeps your attention over there. All Okay, but the watch passes. Seemingly nothing occurs.
God.
As everybody's dying.
The tension in this room.
About 2 more hours go by. So it would be about time to switch.
All right, I'll take it.
All right. So you wake up the grease wizard.
What are you two laughing at?
Something about the sausage sticking out of his bag, I think.
she was distracted by Sam's sausage sticking out of my...
At least I didn't say it was coming out of your pocket or something.
I'm sorry.
All right, GW.
It's funny. He actually went past me, but then I saw her start laughing, and then I lost it after that.
Perception.
Are you guys 12 years old?
I was 60 a few minutes ago.
Are you sure it's not investigation?
I'm sure.
Is he distracted
4.
by the sausage?
4? Okay.
Do I see the sausage too?
You can't take your eyes off it.
I mage hand the sausage and leave a gold.
You make a sleight of hand check.
15 plus.
That's way over his
3.
Yeah, it's way over.
But I leave a gold.
67?
1 sausage.
Just as you're grabbing that sausage out of Zev's bag,
There are
I guess-
tears in my eyes.
yeah, that's about it. That's what you see. You just see the sausage. 2 hours go by.
Now you have
about
a-
2 hours before the end of the rest.
You have a decision to make. Kira again or Henna?
Hannah.
Okay. Oh, it's you. I need to take a watch.
I mean, unless you want Kira doing it again.
No, I'll do it. All right.
Dunk on Kira.
That's okay. I'm sleeping nice and long.
Around an hour into Henna's watch,
See, guys, you should have.
she comes over to. Let me see.
Me, and she stabs me in the neck.
She walks over to Zev and kind of shakes him awake a little bit.
What?
I don't know if we should wake everyone, but there is something in the room, and I believe it just took something from someone.
Zev looks down and sees the new gold coin. He's like, no, that was just the grease wizard.
And she kind of considers a minute. Maybe it is.
But for real, he wakes up and looks around to see, try to figure out what she's doing.
All right, make a perception check.
Because I'm good at that. 7.
You don't really see anything going on.
I think maybe this place is affecting you again. I don't think there's anything in here.
Okay. All right. And about
Do you want me to stay up with you for the rest of your watch?
No. Make sure you get your rest. We have a long march ahead of us.
Okay. If you see anything again, wake me up.
Okay, but it might be okay.
I'm okay with it. It's all right.
All right. So about an hour goes by. Henna wakes everybody up, says it's time to get moving. I do need to see the inventories of the Grease Wizard and Kira.
Grease Wizard's lost his sausage.
I need each of you to roll a D100.
Your inventory is like a hoarder.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hold on, roll your 100 first.
Roll high.
That's a 10 and an 8.
18.
18.
59.
59. All right. Let me figure the Grease Wizard first.
Highway 59.
Also, I have 431 gold.
Highway
Okay.
40.
Just for-
And a bag of flour. That is not on the iPad.
I would not eat that if I were you.
And I think 12 shells. That is not on the iPad.
You're literally a hoarder.
What was your roll again?
18. I don't have all the bells anymore.
Ring bells go plink, 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 plink.
What kind of bells did you grow up with?
He dropped them in the water.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
I'm terrified.
It's okay. There's a spell
Roll
called
a,
Toll of the Dead, and say went ding 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 ding.
Just a perception check to see if you notice anything or offhand.
20.
Nope.
Yeah, 20.
20.
When you wake up, you immediately go to finger the belly button ring that like you usually do when you first wake up. And it's missing.
You're not allowed to talk anymore.
All right, which one of you took it?
What?
My belly button ring. Which one of you took it?
Nobody
Why
wants
would I
to
even
touch
want
your
to?
disgusting
Perception
belly
check
button
here.
ring.
I don't.
7 or 8.
Huh?
I guess you probably wouldn't notice what was gone, but I can make a note of it. It's not a big deal because you rolled higher on the thing, so I'll just tell you. But your hooded lantern is missing.
That hurts our stealthing through the night march.
All right, I'm doing an investigation check to try and find it.
Okay.
Nobody leaves this
That's
building.
a 27.
You still wouldn't find it. It's not in the room. Like, you're scanning over everybody and seeing if they're wearing it, I guess. You don't see them wearing it. It looks like...
Could you get
it's
your
not
hands
around.
out of my shirt, please?
The
I swear.
water, like, you don't see anything down there. You're kind of got your face looking into the bottom of the room. Doesn't seem like it's around.
All right, did anyone see anything last night? I mean, it was inside me. How did it come out?
I saw...
Challenging.
I thought I saw a shadow around Kira near to morning, but I didn't see anything around you.
All right, so where would the shadow go if it was, right? If it took something from me? How do I get that back now?
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
And
I woke up Zev and asked if he saw anything, because I've sort of been
didn't see
seeing
anything.
shadows anyway since we've been down here almost, and seemed to be like
Oh,
maybe
tight,
I was
me
just
too.
seeing things. Yeah? It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Have you seen any, like, with cool shapes or anything?
I thought I saw one that looked like a rabbit the other day.
Oh, that's cute. I wish some of
All
mine
right,
that
looked
was
like
a good
I
one.
don't care about rabbits. Where's my things?
I don't know.
Boy, that sucks, buddy.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'm very mad. I'm very...
I mean, is there
Mad.
anything I can do to help him track it down?
You could try see if anything left any tracks or anything like that. You wouldn't see any in this room.
Yeah, I'm good at hunting.
And it's water outside, so it'd be a little bit hard to
I got a
do any
27.
tracking.
And it was a
it
shadow.
would be a survival
Never
check
mind.
to try to look around.
All right. That's good.
That's an 8.
What?
19.
19.
That's a 1.
A 1. Zev, you're pretty sure, like, there was a fish in here?
And since it's investigation, technically it's a -1.
You're sure, like a fish, there are fish marks that came up out of the water and to where the grease wizard was sleeping.
I have seen them take things before. They like shiny objects.
Oh, yes, Sev. Right. Better watch your rock, then.
Seth frantically searches for his rock.
It's there. It's there.
And it glows bright red.
The rock is angry.
You. It's a mood stone now. But it does the grease wizard's mood. You look around outside because you don't really see anything inside this room. You look to some of the other buildings nearby that are above the water. It looks like you see a handprint on one of them from the having been wet. It's real small. But then you kind of look around at that building to see if there's any next sort of trail, and you don't really pick up on anything.
So I can go over to that building, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to peek in and do an investigation check.
Okay, actually make a perception check.
I'll
8.
follow after him, and I'll
Right.
look as well.
Remember, we are still in enemy territory.
You peek in. It's a seemingly. This looks kind of like a kitchen, but you're looking down into the water, like from an upper window that was maybe venting some of the smoke and things out of here, and you can just kind of see under the water. There's some like tables and a stone oven built into the side of the wall, but it doesn't look like anybody's in here.
But are there lemon pies?
No lemon pies.
Very angry.
If I'm looking, do I get any advantage on things?
You can look. Yeah, you're in the Underdark. You have advantage on any rolls to track with your new favored terrain.
That's also a 4. Plus, what am I doing? Survival?
Yeah.
9.
You saw where the grease wizard went, and he said that there was a handprint on the wall, but you don't see any further kind of signs of anything.
All right. I mean, it's a belly button ring, I guess. Whatever. You know, it just might as well happen.
I mean, I already did a survival check, but since you saw the handprint, can I do an investigation check on that?
On the handprint itself?
I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Can I go look as well, since
Yeah, you can
Underdark?
look at the handprint.
Investigation. 16.
It does look like it's fairly fresh, like something maybe climbed up to the top of the building, grabbed a hold of the side of it, and scurried up top.
Can I see
Okay.
anything with my 120?
Can I climb on top of the building?
Yeah.
Do I still get advantage?
Not for the... Well, yeah, maybe.
Okay, I better not be putting my life in danger for your stupid belly button
There's not
ring,
much
but I
more
do
to
climb
learn
up the side of the
from
building.
handprints.
Just how I express myself.
All right, you get up to the top. It's kind of a...
Lowest is 16, unless depending on the mod.
Okay, that's pretty much what Aaron had looking at the handprint. So Aaron gets up on the roof. You can make a new investigation check up there if you want.
Nat 20.
Okay. You do see something look like it was up here for a while. It left some food in one corner. The roof has 2 slopes on it. On the slope that was away from where you were staying, it looked like the thing stopped and ate. It left some scraps, probably things that picked up in that room while you guys were asleep, and then seemingly went to the edge of the roof and jumped down into the water on the south side of the building.
Yeah, I think it's gone, bud.
Well, where did it jump? Where did it go?
Jumped off over here on the south side of the building.
All right, I run to the south side of the building and do another investigation check.
Okay.
That seems like a good use of our time.
Let's see. We're
11.
in a cave.
It,
Weird, sneaky thief creature that likes to climb on things, and it stole a ring.
with an 11, Aaron points out the scraps to you and shows you where it jumped in, but you don't really learn anything new.
I cast Detect Magic.
Okay, how does that work?
I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me.
You would sense all the magic items you guys are carrying, and one that Henna's carrying. That's about it. Actually, 2 Henna's carrying.
One of them is Malkovich.
Bloody. All right. All right, it's gone. It's gone. Bury the boy.
All right. So that was probably just like half an hour or so of looking around. Do you want to try to set out on the march?
Yes, we are wasting time.
Yes, all right. This is going for 10 minutes, so I'm just walking
In
around.
case you come across any other thing magical.
Yes.
All right. You probably would, as you go through the wall, you'd probably get some pings from inside the structure, just from remnants of things that maybe the guards had or things like that.
Oddly enough, that flower you were holding earlier.
Yeah.
So it would probably show something up as you go over toward the gate and get really close to the wall.
What kind? Because it will let me know what kind of magic.
Can I see the spell
It
if you have it pulled
says,
up?
around any visible creature object that is... I learn its school of magic, if any. I can sense magic... All right, yeah, here we go.
It's a school. I wouldn't know until we rolled, probably. You just get like a faint aura of something maybe in the rare-ish level of magic from about 2 stories up inside the wall, inside a room up there.
Okay. Well, I cast Misty Step and step into that room.
All right, so as all of you get kind of near the gate and get ready to exit the city, all of a sudden the Grease Wizard
Greasy!
teleports up into a room.
We hope you've enjoyed our date night together. Remember, you can really help us out by subscribing, rating, and reviewing on whatever platform you use to listen to us. Thanks for listening. See you again next week.